again, my friends. I'm back for lunch. I decided to just have the leftovers I was telling you. So, rice, spicy rice noodles with tofu and some veggies. So I'm going to put some toasted sesame oil on there. This is my favorite one. It has so much flavor. If you ever buy sesame oil, do yourself a favor and buy the toasted one. Much better than the virgin one. Nice, crisp, clean, dark flavor. And some Sanjay gluten-free tamari. I usually put it when I'm frying it up, but today I just did it in the microwave. So I didn't add any extra. Which is why... Oh no! I have a regular fork! Ah! I'll just try and be careful and not be noisy. Does it bother you when it scrapes? Because I know it's very loud. And it can bother some people's ears. Mm. Mm-mm. What are you all making for Christmas dinner? If you celebrate. Those are the new mugs that I bought us. And just water in here. These were $10 regular. I think I got them for like $1.70 or something. Amazing. So, because we're going out tonight, and we're going out tomorrow, I don't really have to cook a big dinner. But I like cooking. So, I am going to do a roasted, marinated block tofu roast. You're supposed to marinate it overnight. And I use like, oh gosh, it's a big, huge list of things that I put in it. Oops. So there's tamari, paprika, garlic, onion, brown sugar, ginger, mustard, I can't remember the whole recipe. I've only made it once before, but it's really good. And then that's just the marinade. And then right when you're about to cook it, you make a glaze for it. Last time I used orange juice. This time I think I'm going to use pineapple juice. And bits of pineapple because we have them. Although we also have oranges. But that's not, what do you call it? Brine? I don't think it's orange juice in with the oranges. I think it's water. And the pineapple, it's pineapple juice. So I might marinate it today. Actually, I could do it for 2 days. Marinate today. Flip it over and marinate it again tomorrow. That'll be more flavor. And bake it on the 26th for open house. I think that would be nice. And I'll just do, like I said, veggie and fruit trays. And then have that. I might end up making like roasted potatoes, or we have sweet potatoes. Or who knows what. We have lots of this rice left. And everyone loves when I fry it up. Fresh with ginger. It's so good. A little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of ginger, some tamari, and sesame oil. Salt and pepper. So good. Can you see Santa hanging out? And then I have one there. And I have, oh, you can't see the other one. Ah, I put one on the stove in case you could see it. See? And there goes my nose running. So we have 2 more people who are joining us for breakfast tomorrow. And 2 more people joining us for dinner tomorrow. That's nice. I have to call and change the reservation. And I don't want to sit at a booth table. So I have to make sure to say that. Does anyone else not like sitting at a booth? I find the booths are quite high. And then the table is only a little bit higher than that. So I feel like you're really, really hunched over to eat. I mean, it might not be at every restaurant, but it's been at a few. So usually I just ask for a non-booth table. And I just found out something. So Green Earth Vegan makes this amazing. Like, honest to God, it's so good. Vegan roast turkey. It's a big, huge roll made of like seitan and a really nice stuffing inside. Very filling. And she uses tofu skin for the outside to get it crispy. It is on point. I can't eat it anymore. But Kevin loves it. So they do it for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. But our friend just told us that they're not doing it in the restaurant this year, the meal. You used to be able to get a slice of the roast, some mashed potatoes, corn, green beans, cranberry sauce, stuffing, Came with a sparkling drink and a piece of pie. But maybe it was too hard to keep up with the orders because they also serve the regular menu. Kevin's gonna be so sad. Oh, wow. I personally love their pho. I just watched a video the other day. Okay. When I try another food from another country, sorry, my eye has been bugging me all day today. I like to at least try to pronounce it how it should be pronounced with the native tongue. So some people say pho, nothing wrong with that. Some people say pho, nothing wrong with that. But apparently, you're supposed to say it like a question, where you go up at the end and you say pho, like that. I was like, wow, it sounds so nice. And I guess if you go into a Vietnamese restaurant, like how I was telling you about Lan, and you order it, they're going to give it to you no matter how you pronounce it. I mean, unless you ask them how to pronounce it properly. So Green Earth Vegan, the owners are Vietnamese and Buddhist. So they have a really wide menu. Lots of variety. Such a beautiful space. It's on Danforth Avenue near Pape Station. They used to be on Broadview and Girard. And they had a much smaller space. But now they're at this place. Oh, man. It's so nice. And big, spacious, bright, beautiful. Problem with commercial business licenses and rent is that it is so high, which is why we don't have a restaurant yet. So, a small place, oops, let's just spit that out. A small place on Girard and Broadview was $2,500 a month. Where they are now, I believe it's $10,000 a month. And that is a lot of revenue to try and make up. When you have to pay your staff, pay your bills, you know, overhead costs a lot when you're running a restaurant. Anyway, that's my spill. All right, guys. I'm so sorry. Does it bother you if I say guys? I really want to know. But, I mean, I still need to correct myself anyway. Because even if it doesn't bother you, it might bother somebody. That's how I feel. You need to respect everybody. And even if it doesn't bother one person, it doesn't mean that it's not going to bother somebody else. Always remember that, please. So, I am really doing that to correct myself. Because I notice that other people, you say it without thinking about it. And that's the problem. Is that we really need to think about everything that we say and how it can affect people. A little bit more salve for today. I need to remember to bring this with me tonight because, or I actually will maybe even bring some soap. So one of my biggest issues, which is probably why it's clearing up, is because I've been at home all week and haven't used any weird soaps to wash my hands. If I use any kind of perfumed soaps, huge flare up. And then all of this healing would be backwards. So, I might even bring my own soap with me. People might think that's weird, but I have to protect my hands. Unfortunately, that means carrying my own soap. And lotion. Okay. Happy Christmas Eve again. I love you. Keep smiling.